Okay, so we are live, but it's the live stream doesn't start for another 8 minutes. So if you are watching this on the replay, then fast forward it 10 minutes, unless you want to see me and Gina sit here and wait for the moderators to show up. I'll dance for you or something. Yeah. All right. Cool. So, like I say on the replay, go ahead and fast forward for about another 8 minutes or so before people start popping in. Hey, there you go. There. All right, good. People are coming in.
Hey, everybody.
Cool. How about you, CJ? I was just sitting here doing like if they're going to watch it on the replay, to fast forward about 8 minutes or whatever. So, hey, Kristen. Hey, Howland Dog, Amanda.
I have to get my glasses.
Oh, Lord. How about you, Kurt? Good to see you. Drew, you made it. Drew is, tell me, Drew, is it Bodriff or Bodriff with a D sound? Bod, as in like dad, like a dad bod? Yeah, CJ. So there's so I'm really kind of the lead.
Now I can see.
I'm really the lead bass player at our church, and then we have this other guy named Nolan Bush who plays. And
hey, Nolan.
So anyway, now I'm messing Nolan. Good to see you, buddy. Bodriff. There you go. So thanks for sending that video. For the 12 people that are in here, haven't seen Drew, the Bodriff Homestead's channel, go check it out. He actually has a video on how to say his name. So I think that was pretty cool. So good to see you. And so Twin Cedar Farms.
Bye, Nolan.
Oh, yeah, great. Oh, Lord. Nolan is a really cool cat, man. I appreciate you showing up, Nolan. So, hey, Southern West. How about you, Zach? Is this Zach or Jen? Are you still in the airport? Anyway, so the Stivers were in Chicago, if I remember earlier. So hopefully your connection. You guys, still in Chicago. Okay, we'll get Chicago deep dish or thin pizza. Ain't that the
Chicago, or is that New York?
So if that's there's that Mountain
Dew. I know he's got to stop drinking so much of that.
Yeah, I know it. It's that deep dish. Hunter. Hey, Hunter. Good to see you, buddy. So deep. I don't know, man. I'm a thin guy.
No, I like deep dish.
I'm a thin crust guy. So
I don't want to eat cardboard.
Yeah.
I want it to be, substantial.
I think that one also it depends how much grease, I guess. So because sometimes. So yeah, I know Hunter. Chicago is the deep. So I don't know. So
I've actually never been to Chicago. Have you?
I don't think so. That's one place I haven't been. There. If Obama's from there, I probably never want to go there.
Let's not talk politics.
Oh man. So anyway, so we're waiting on ain't missing much. A lot. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of concrete up there. So CJ. Hey CJ, did you get the closet painted? But hey, if you popped in and want to give us a thumbs up, we would appreciate that. As far as I mean, you ain't missing out on anything, Chicago. Yeah, I hear you there.
So what did everybody do today?
So how about Nooner? How about you, Nooner?
Yep.
Yeah, good, CJ. For those of y'all that see Nooner Strickland pop in, he's a colonel in the Air Force, and he is my BFF. So Nooner, good to see you pop in here.
And one of the biggest Elvis fans ever.
Such a good dude. Such a good dude. So how about you, D90? You're not late. We still got a couple minutes, but I appreciate you popping in. So a lot of good.
We're actually early.
Yeah, we actually got early because last live stream, I was like, how do I figure this thing out?
So we were late.
I still don't know how to I still don't know how to schedule one. I just know how to do live on my campus. Ashley, okay, good. So what campus is that, Ash? Hey Brian.
Potty training her grandson. That's what she did
oh,
today.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Sakima's ridge home said had at work until 11.
All right, and sitting at work till 11.
Oh,
well, at least at least you got a job where you can do this as well. So we're awesome.
Yeah, we're great.
Yeah,
what did we do today? We mowed.
Yeah, we mowed a lot.
A lot.
We did about 10 acres today, I think, something like that. I bush hogged a lot, and
yeah, we're getting ready for our big Easter Sunday. All of my family always comes over to our house, and we cook out, and we have an egg hunt for the granddaughters. So we've been trying to clean up, get ready for that today. So.
Yeah, Brian, I hear you. You're very fortunate. So, if you were one of Nooner Strickland's troops, you would be getting reprimanded right now. Oh, Lord. But no, we got I bush hogged all day today. We probably a year ago now. The trees. How long ago has the trees been? I can't remember the
first time. The storm.
Yeah, no, it was, let's say a year. I don't know how long it's been, but we had 73 loads of pine trees harvested off our property, and so I've got all this garbage in the field and stuff, and so I've been trying to bush hog it, clean it up with a grapple and things like that. So that's what we've really been kind of working on, trying to clean that place up, and then. Because I want to make it all of a pasture so we can fence it in, and I want horses eventually, but that's what I want. I want horses. And if you remember, we talked about a marriage retreat earlier, and I think it would be cool to have 4 horses, not because there's the 4 horsemen, but 4 horses. But so me and Gina could ride, and then have a couple ride with us. So that would be cool. Horse art, yes, honey, you do. So we got a really nice picture of a horse in our foyer. That's pretty cool. So
garden field, getting ready to plant. Oh, yeah, that's good.
How big's your garden, Kurt? So, Rousard, how about you, buddy?
We actually started our garden. We planted a little, or I did.
Yeah, it's
Hank doesn't eat vegetables very much, so
I eat.
He definitely doesn't eat kale. We know.
Nah, you're not late. We're technically still 1 minute away from So anyway, if you're watching this on the replay and you fast forward 8 minutes, back up another 7 minutes and start. But no, I like a lot of vegetables. Oh yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
We actually left all of our hardwoods and took just pines, but. So happy that we did that, because when the hurricane hit last October, it would have been so much worse had we left all the pines around the house and stuff. Yeah. So we were very fortunate there. But
I do, as Sakima's, Brian, I need your backhoe to get all these stumps up now. I've got tons and tons of stumps. And it's crazy, man. You be driving along and you bush hog and all this stuff. Because I keep my tines and my grapple pretty low to the ground. So I keep mine. Hey, Farmall, good to see you. I keep my tines on my grapple close to the ground, and when I hit a stump, about throws me over the steering wheel on that doggone thing. So anyway, thanks, buddy. Good to see you. Popping on, yeah, it's okay, Kurt. It's good to see that. But anyway, if I had a backhoe, then I could go around and get most of these stumps, because the stumps are like a year and a half old, or whatever, however long it's been. I think they'd be good to go to be able to pull up. So that would be. And we
need to start getting food plots.
Yeah, we need to get our food.
The back 60 back there.
Yeah, so that would be good if we can get that done. Man, there's a ton of good channels in here tonight. If you are looking for some more good channels to subscribe to, Farmall, Think Dragon Think, that's a new channel that's in here. Sakima's, Mallard 5. Again, all these channels are just really, really. Twin Cedar is another good channel to go to. So it's
D90.
Yeah, so it's really cool. To see these channels pop in, because you get, I watch a lot of YouTube, right? I hardly ever turn. When's the last time we turned our TV on?
Well, actually, I turned it on last night watching the Notre Dame. Wasn't that horrible?
Oh yeah, that fire was horrible.
Yeah, so I was watching Fox News and trying to keep up with all.
Hey, Fire and Lumberjack, how about you, buddy? But yeah,
that's the first time in a long time.
But I watch a lot of YouTube, so when I see these channels pop up in here, it's really cool to see all that. And so, you know, as you're reading the chats go through, please look at these guys on the right side of the right, or underneath, or however you are, and go check it out, because there's some really good content and easy to watch, especially in our niche or whatever. So, yeah, you know what, Zach, I don't know why we have her grandmother lives with us. She's 94. Mm-hmm. And so she watches a lot of news and things like that. And so we got the satellite for her, but it, you know, if it was up to me, we wouldn't have it, because we don't,
when Fixer Upper was on TV,
true. Well, I will say that when we were doing the barn, we watched a lot of Fixer Upper, HGTV, and Desert Flippers and all those. For inspiration. So, yeah. So, yeah, we're same thing with us, Drew. We're green. I mean, like I said, we've only been putting out videos since same way Farm Hall. November is when we posted our first video, and that's when I got the Mahindra 4540. And so I was like, hey, I bet I can make some videos on this thing. I watch a lot of Farm Hall fanatics, so I bet I could make videos like he does. And and then we watch a lot of I watch a lot of Outdoors with the Morgans, Stony Ridge Farmer, Arms Family Homestead, some of those bigger channels. I watch. Thank you,
Twin Cedar. That's a compliment.
Yeah. So, no, listen, Twin Cedar Farms. I literally watched every single episode, every single minute of every single episode of Fixer Upper, and Gina was like, oh, we got to put shiplap over here. Oh, we got to put shiplap over here.
We're in Vernon, Hunter. So, you need to come see us.
Yeah, Hunter, come on up and see us, dude. So anyway, but yeah, so I bush hogged today. We got about 10 acres done, something like that. Gina got on the zero turn, did that. Mm-hmm. And then, and then something else we done today is we got rid of a rooster. And so we had two roosters. We had a young one and an old one. And it's crazy too, because the young rooster we had, we got as a baby, you know. Is a rooster a pullet? No, I don't know. Yeah. So, but anyway,
he was a chick. Someone gave rooster and his sister to us, but they were too young to tell. Well, for me to tell if he was a rooster yet. But by the time I had raised him, and he turned into a rooster, I couldn't get rid of him then. And so our granddaughters had already named him Sammy.
But what I was getting at is, you would think that since we fed him as a baby, he would be nice to us. But he was the meanest whole thing, man.
You can turn your back on him.
So, okay, yep, you bet. Thank Dragon. So yeah, he was mean. So and he found out that he could beat the older rooster. And so we were like, hey, we got to get rid of this guy. Because, I mean, they were drawing blood. I literally was waging bets with my neighbors. Like, hey, man.
And I had to separate him with the water hose. So, anyway, we rehomed him, and he's going to have a flock of hens of his own. So, he'll be happy.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
What?
For the browser, the film, that'd be a good video.
Yeah.
So, I do have a couple videos in the.
Kurt says it makes stump grinders for your PTO.
Mm-hmm, they sure do. Yeah. We had 30 stumps ground up. I actually put I have a video of stump grinding on our channel. The dudes came out after the storm and ground because we were getting ready for the reception. So
yes, we'll have to meet up. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Twin Cedar.
Yeah, absolutely. So the
Table Full in the Woods. Huh?
But I'm sure we know. I mean, we know a lot of the same places and stuff like that. Twin Cedar for sure. So. Table Full in the Woods. What about that? He made it. Good to see you, John. So it's always good to see John coming here. My library says, yeah, I know, Kurt. But it's good channels. All these channels are good channels, man. I'm telling you. So if you're looking down the side and you don't recognize a channel, go check them out, because I just love this community, you know. So it's really good. But anyway,
house, hey.
I have
a little house.
Yeah. Hey. I have a question.
Raul, hola.
Hola. Good to see you, Raul. So really cool story about Raul Sanchez. He probably ain't understanding the word I'm saying.
He's my Cuban cousin.
He's from Cuba. He's
Primo.
We
based on.
That's can people speak Southern Spanish? Is that can you do that? I don't know. SOCKS. I don't know. That still sucks. But anyway, so funny story about how we know Raul from Cuba is Ancestry.com. And so, yeah, so that's a really, really cool story.
Spanglish.
Yeah, Spanglish. So I can order tacos at a Mexican restaurant. That's about the extent of my.
So quick story. My grandmother who lives with us is 94. She moved from Cuba
in
1955, lost touch with all of her family. She had 16 siblings. So we decided to do the Ancestry.com last year, and we actually found her family. So we're having a reunion and meeting, because I've never met them, next weekend, actually, in Miami. So we're super excited. We're going to take my grandmother and my mom, and there's going to be about 30 of us. And Raul's coming from Cuba. So, yay.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It is interesting. The Happy Colorado homestead. I watched your video about the tree house that you were building. First of all, your beard game is strong, and I thought the video was really good too. So, is that your daughter? Is that your daughter in the video? If it is, y'all got a really pretty cool teamwork going on there.
Oh, thank you. That was the first time I've cut chicken wings, actually.
Yeah.
Well, no, second time.
Well, I mean, I eat a lot of chicken wings, but I ain't good. I ain't never cut none. So, but I do have a question for the group. There's 18 people in here now. How many of you have ever cut off spurs on a rooster? Have you ever cut off spurs? I heard, and I've yet to watch some videos on it, but I have to. But because our rooster spurs are so big, they're actually curling back up into his leg, and I'm thinking there might be a health hazard here in a minute. But he's got a couple of them that are coming out.
My dad actually cut his spurs once before for me. He did it with a grinder, so it cauterizes them.
Oh, I thought you meant you hired someone to do it for hired somebody to cut the rooster spurs off. So and when it I know. For sure, you got those suckers are mean, but you cut their spurs off. They
got so
they calm down.
Yeah,
and so I heard that you can take it like an angle grinder, and it'll kind of cauterize them as you cut them off. So yeah, I know, Brian.
It's not fun.
So anyway, Gina's all chasing this doggone rooster around with a stick, or water hose.
Hose. That's the only thing that works.
In my part of North Carolina, where I grew up, we call it hose pipe. So
yeah, I always thought that was so strange.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I mean, as I said, see you later, man. Okay, D90, take care, buddy. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. So anyway, we gotta get.
I could never eat one.
Yeah. I know it. I'm with you, John. I think that they'd be better on the grill than they would be in the yard. But
no.
Anyway, we're never farm to market. We're all never
farm to table.
Never farm to table.
Animals.
Yeah, we're never
only eggs. My problem is our granddaughters name everything, so we could never kill anything because they're all considered pets to them.
The hot potato method is one we've seen but have never done it. Okay, we'll look at that. Write that down, will you, babe? Pirate and Lumberjack. Okay, so I'm originally from a place called Gastonia. It's southwest of Charlotte, and then when I joined the Air Force, I moved away and did 26 years, almost 26 years traveling around the world. So that's where for North Carolina. But all my kinfolk. Now my brother married a girl from Grover, but all my kinfolk are from Bryson City, Silva, Cherokee, beautiful up in that area. So that's where we spend a lot of our summers and all that. So we would split our time in the summers between Myrtle Beach and then in the mountains. So it was a really cool summer to be a kid, So I would go a Hoskie. I don't know that. I know where Greenville's at, but I'm not sure where a Hoskie is. Huh. That's cool. That's cool. I have to look that up. But anyway, and then something else we did. Pickens, South Carolina. That's right. I remember. So because I kept telling you Twin Cedar, I'm like, hey, tell Adam I said hello and or whatever. I got her confused with her channel. I actually sent her, and I need to get some eyelashes from you. So, hola, y'all. That's right, Loma. That's right. So anyway, we went from a grill to a griddle, and I am not liking it. So, as a dude that cooks on a grill, hey,
Mammy Pappy.
Mammy Pappy. So how about you? As a dude, I'm supposed to be the guy that
the grill master, not the griddle master.
Yeah, I'm the grill master. Didn't I went up there and daggone throw the griddle on, put a D in it or something. But so I don't know.
Cyrus has got to run.
Oh yeah, go catch your airplane or whatever, man. Take care, Zach. Fly safe, brother. So anyway, I can't figure out the temperatures or whatever for the griddle. I either leave the meat too raw in the center, and I'm a
yes, Lord, that's my cousin.
So hey, yeah. So, but yeah, I know I need some lashes, Donna. So anyway, so I'm trying to figure out how to work a griddle because I'm not doing low and slow. Got it. All right. That'll definitely help me out.
So I think Mammy Pappy is Lourdes. La Prima, my cousin.
Yeah, so there's another cousin.
Yeah.
Hi. Hey, I won't get to meet you in Miami, but it's nice to see you. So yeah, hopefully Zach don't get stuck in Chicago. Hopefully hopefully his plane catches on time. But do they allow Chick-fil-A restaurants in the O'Hara airport? I don't know. So, they're big anti-Chick-fil-A everywhere in airports now, supposedly. So, yeah, if we could hit that thumbs up, that would be cool. Another cool thing is,
good.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, there you go. So anyway, so I'm trying to learn how to do this. We did chicken tonight. I did the chicken. I let the grandkids that they pretend to be hunting chickens at my house. But we got. I did chicken okay. I did the chicken okay, but I can't figure out the hamburgers yet, man. I can't figure them out. And we eat deer burger. We take all our deer, get it processed, and we get a lot of ground hamburger meat out of the deer. And I'm not quite getting it the way I want it, and I can't. I can't quite get it out on the griddle. So, but we're trying. We're working. I haven't done bacon yet. I haven't done
eggs. Yeah, Hunter Kurt said try eggs.
Yeah, I can try eggs. Yeah, so
and hash browns and
yeah. The griddle's gas. It's a Blackstone.
It's a huge cast iron griddle, but it's like 36 inches wide.
Yeah. Well, the add fat. Wondering if because we've already got it processed.
It has beef fat in it.
Yeah. So,
I think it's great. I think.
How about you, Joey? So Joey at My Slice of Heaven, he does campfire cooking. He just popped in. He does campfire cooking the other day. I watched he cooked breakfast over a campfire, and I'm telling you, man, during hunting season, we're all about. We used to be until we bought our own hunting property. But when we had our hunting lease and we would take our camper down to the hunting lease, talking about cooking over an open fire, man, with all that stuff, and we would be on Pinterest looking up campfire recipes and all that stuff. Man, that was some good stuff, boy. So
can you say that again? Pinterest.
No, she was on Pinterest. I wasn't on Pinterest.
Try grill match.
Maybe we try to make their videos both languages so we expand their following.
Oh yeah. So, or maybe we could learn to speak Spanish.
Oh
right?
yeah, we could. I don't know if they have a Southern translator or not on the thing. So, but yeah. So we got a couple videos dropping here in the next 2 days. We got one. So this is another cool thing I've done. I think it's cool. I'm gonna wait for the feedback when I drop the video. The Spanish subtitles. Yeah. So, do you think the computer program that recognizes the speech would have a trouble listening to me? Oh, mercy. But the city stads showed up. How about you? Good to see you, buddy. Anyway, so I tried this new format on
Smash
the
that like button. Thank you.
yeah, smash the like button. We would appreciate that. We're trying a new format where I'm doing it like a reality show. Cajun On Star. We got to see the video called Cajun On Star. Okay, write that down. We'll look at it. I hope it's good. Anyway, yeah, I can't do.
That's like my mother. She tries to text me, but she uses voice to text, and she's got a super heavy accent.
It's hilarious.
It's like trying to translate. Trying to figure out what exactly she's trying to say on her text messages. It's really funny.
Yeah. So it is quite comical actually. So check out Deer Meat for Dinner. Yeah, we'll look at some of that stuff, some recipes maybe over there, because I would eat deer I eat deer sausage. I've got probably 15, 20 packs left, something like that, because I've already gone through. We only harvested 2 bucks this year. Well, we did 3, but my stepdad took one home with him back in North Carolina. So we had 2 bucks in the freezer. So, oh, good, Joey. Yeah, I love that stuff, man. I could eat deer. I almost said beer and pizza, but deer and pizza. I could do deer and pizza all the time.
What about you, Hunter? Did you get any bucks this year? Can't remember seeing that.
Yeah, I remember. But Joey's got some pretty cool bucks on his trail cam videos that he puts out.
Yeah.
But back to the video that I'm putting out.
8 deer for dinner.
I want to say, I can't remember when it's coming out, Friday or Monday. I can't remember. I do it in like a reality TV type format. And so I'm anxious to see if that's going to work. I'm anxious to see if that's going to work with the community, with the feedback, with the videos and all that stuff. So,
a new farm show coming on ABC tonight. Oh,
I hadn't seen that. Like I said, we don't watch TV. I don't watch a lot of TV.
What's the name of it?
Yeah, what's the name of it? The shittiest thing.
I think it's called something like Bless This Nest. Really?
What is a name? Oh yeah, Hunter.
Let's check that out.
Hey, y'all need to pray for Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
He got some pretty bad damage during the storm. So, yeah, I know, John. I'm the same way, man. We do a lot. That's why I would rather watch YouTube though. Mm-hmm. One, it's content that I want to watch. It's people that I want to get to know, and it's just more entertaining. Depending on the channel, it's more entertaining because there's some really, really good. There's some really, really good channels out there, and the people that are doing these videos nowadays are so along the river.
That's on Netflix. Yeah, I didn't care for Netflix. There's a lot of people who watch Netflix. We have a lot of friends.
Our daughter don't.
Yeah, she watches it too, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't really know what programming to look for.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Hunter, we'll check that out. Deer meat for dinner. Deer for dinner or deer meat for dinner?
He said at Deer Meat for Dinner.
Okay. Yeah, we'll check it out for sure. So here, yeah, you can interact with the people on YouTube, especially when they go live. Mm-hmm. And but it's what else was I going to say about that? Is the editing. People's nowadays. Their editing skills are out of this world. It's like watching a TV show sometimes.
True crime stuff.
Yeah, True Hot Wife does Hulu on Netflix. Yeah, and Netflix. So, you can watch some people who are just starting out, and this is another cool thing. I like going out to. That's why I gotta increase your Elvis IQ. Well, since my baby left me.
Don't sing.
So I'm gonna go over to so my buddy Nooner Strickland's over to his squadron that he commands, and I'm gonna come in with an Elvis jumpsuit and see if all his troops get mad at me. So
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll show that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll actually watch that, Hunter. I think you had posted it on Facebook maybe.
Yeah.
And watched it. It was really good. If you guys want to check out Hunter's video on Hurricane Michael, it's really good. It's really eye-opening. It's hard to imagine just how much damage there was until you actually see it.
Yeah, seriously, y'all just on that. And there are some people here that are maybe in lower Georgia that got a piece of it as well. And we're 35, 40 miles north of the water line. And so we had tons of trees down. We probably had over 100 trees down.
It's so sad though. Like still, like how many months It's been since October,
Yeah.
and Panama City is still. I mean, it's just it's going to take.
I got a new respect for people that go through natural disasters.
Yeah, it's going to take years.
So.
It's so crazy.
John, Table Full in the Woods. What do you use for your editing software? I just went to.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Air Force. Hey Eric, how about you, buddy? Good to see you. I'm Air Force retired, and Nooner Strickland was one of my supervisors when I was in the military. Final Cut Pro is what Eric uses. What about so what's your editing software, John? Because I use so no, that's all right.
But you have snow. I know, lots of snow, right?
Kenny, lots
blizzards.
Of storms tomorrow mean down trees means chainsaws. If you don't have a saw haul for your tractor, buy a saw haul. Moderate. Let's see. I'll put the link up here. Let's see. www. I can't do that. Let's see. .sawhaul.com. Is that not?
You have a forward.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. If you have a lot of storm damage and you want a saw haul, go check this guy out. So sawhaul.com. But anyway, you currently use Lightworks free version. Okay. I've been using Pinnacle.
There you go. There's a good link.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, much better than me. Thank you, John. So I've been using Pinnacle Studio Ultimate 22. Before that, I used iMovie, and I was so used to iMovie, then I switched to a PC and started using Pinnacle, and I'm still learning it. And so if you watch some of my, but what I was talking about earlier on some videos was I like to see when guys start their channel and they've got like 30, 40 subscribers, 50 subscribers, and they're filming their videos like this, and how hey, wait a minute, maybe I should film it like this, or and then they get a camera, and then they get a microphone, then they learn how to edit. So I can me too, John. I am anti-Apple. I hate Apple products.
I am definitely an Apple fan and Mac.
But anyway, to watch channels grow and even watch my own channel, I go back and I look at some of the video. Hey, Graham and Karen, good to see you. I watch some of it and I think, man, should I take that down?
What, our first video?
Yeah, some of our. They're not good. My first videos are not good at all. So. Yes, I know Apple it stinks. So. But anyway, this Pinnacle Studio, it has so many features and stuff, but I'll do a couple and I'll show Gina. She's like, I don't like all that edit. I don't like all those transitions. I don't like this, and this. So I end up not using most of the features. It doesn't even have most of the features on it or it's got tons of features and I don't even use a bit of it. So anyway. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, except for Outdoors with Eric, he's always been good. So, yeah, our puppy needs to. He ain't a puppy. He's 14. He's a small dog. He needs to go outside. So that's his way of telling us that he's got to go outside. So, or he wants the food. But anyway, so all these videos that we're doing, and I can't get sometimes I don't get the lighting right. Sometimes I don't get like the microphone, I bought a wireless mic and it cuts out sometimes. I don't like, it's because I'm cheap. I didn't buy first time they turn. Yeah. But anyway, I do like watching these channels grow that have these 30, 40 subscribers and they start out with not so good videos, but the content's good. And then they learn how to edit and all that stuff. And then, as they get to 200, 500, 1,000 subscribers and plus, then they make some really good videos. And I got to your elementary school because they were doing a big study set. Oh, okay. Yeah. So how about you, Kenny? I didn't think you was a public speaker. I'm proud of you, buddy, getting up there. Anyway, but so if you have questions about your channel, Two Family Homestead does Tech Tuesdays, and they came out. Hey, Nigel, Noah, good to see you again, buddy. I'm scared to death. But it was where was I going with that? Tech Tuesday with Two Family Homestead. they do a lot of cool stuff about helping your channel out and all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, so you talked about inventors, a study session on inventors. So yeah, they're still on, John. Yeah. So they came on an hour before we did, and they run a long time. So of course, they've got, several more people that joined their stream. And so, bigger subscription base, more, or, get more people in there. So, but yeah, and the Eastern, the Central, they're actually in Georgia right now. So got it. Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I laughed because when I poured that before the thing started, I laughed because I'm down. I have a 2-liter instead of cans, and so I'm.
And I told him, stop drinking so much Mountain Dew, because last time
it's okay.
Literally, how many of you noticed last time when we started our live chat, he was pretty calm. By the end of it, after about 4 Mountain Dews, he was like bouncing everywhere, and
yeah. So anyway. You're fine. You're fine. I made you a moderator. I hope the Benadryl worked for you. So
Mountain Dew's a Carolina thing.
Yeah. Now let me ask you
cherry
this.
lemon sun drop is a Carolina thing.
If you don't know cherry lemon sun drop, oh my goodness, that's the best. So
all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. But we also drink Grizzly. Now, let me tell you a really cool story about some kids at our church. It's called Cheerwine. Cheerwine is the joint, man. I love it. You're.
And Cuba, you're watching them? Oh, yes. We saw. We gave Raul a shout out.
You want one, Eric? I'll give you one. There you go. Anyway, where was I going? We were talking about
coffee. Let's grab it.
Coffee. So really, really cool story about these kids at our church. So these kids at our church had to write a business plan. Kenny, you'll appreciate this. Sawhall Kenny will appreciate this. They had to write a business plan for their final grade or whatever the case might be. Well, he wrote one about a coffee shop. And he was like, hey, if I did coffee, I would do it this way. This is what I would call it. Grizzly Bear Coffee is the name of it.
Grizzly Brew.
A Grizzly Brew. That's a logo with a grizzly bear with glasses on it. Grizzly Brew Coffee. Anyway, so he says, he turns in his paper, and his teacher was like, that's perfect. If you would ever to do that in real life, I'll go in and start a business with you. And now they have a business, a coffee business, and they're freshman, sophomore, freshman, and
the coffee is really good.
Grizzly Brew Coffee, really if you want to go get that. They have an online store too.
They have a website.
And but anyway,
grizzlybrewcoffee.com.
So his business plan was so good to the teacher that they went in business together. And I thought, I did too, man. I love kids like that who really take that stuff serious.
So now him and his sister are doing it.
Yeah.
As a business.
So I laugh at his sister though, because his sister's like, I'm just a barista. I don't because I asked her, so I say, hey, what's your product? What's your production line? What's your overhead cost? I don't know. I just serve coffee. That's all.
Yeah, test it out. Maybe we can talk them into giving us some coffee to give away. That would be great. Would y'all like some coffee?
Yeah.
Anybody? Maybe we can.
I'll tell you what, we'll give that. Is that open?
No.
Okay, we're going to give away McAdams Espresso Blend, and I think, is it beans or what? I don't drink coffee.
Beans.
It's beans.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. We'll tell Siri to pick a color. All right.
Wait a minute. You want me to talk to Siri and you don't like Apple?
No, I'll do that. So
hey Siri.
Tell him pick a color.
Pick a color.
Listen, okay. So
hey Siri. Pick a color of the rainbow.
All right, here.
I found something on the web.
Oh my God! It's Apple. It's Apple. It's Apple. No. Okay, no, we'll go with blue.
Number.
We'll go with no. We're gonna do that next. So
okay.
So we're going blue. So the color is blue. So everybody type in blue on the chat. All right. So everybody type in the color blue. All right. Everybody type in the color blue. Mahinder red. Yes, Kurt. Yes. Okay. So now pick a number between 1 and 19. Tell her to pick a number between 1 and 19.
Siri.
And I'll pick whoever the numbers are on the screen.
Pick a number between 1 and 19. You were talking.
Oh my gosh, Apple.
You've got to quit talking.
Okay, it's Apple.
Hey Siri. Pick a number between 1 and 19.
A random number between 1 and 19 is 8.
Okay, so no. So whoever the 8th person is that typed in the word blue on my screen. So let's see, 1. So Pirate is 1. Drew is 2. The City Stead's 3. John is 4. Nooner's 5. Sawhall's 6. Nigel's 7. Sakima's Ridge. All right, Sakima's Ridge. I show you as the 8th person that typed in blue. So Brian, PM me on Facebook or something, and I'll send you that. Yeah. No, Kenny, it's not the number 8. It's the 8th person that typed in the number blue or the color blue. So
you were confusing.
No,
everybody typed in numbers.
Yeah, but I was supposed to know. It's you type in the color and then the number. Whoever the 8th person is that typed in that color, that's who won the coffee. Okay. So, all right. So Brian, I'll get with you. I know you did, Kenny. If I had 2 bags, I'd send you one. But
we'll get some more.
We'll get some more. We'll do it again. And but anyway, so Brian, I'll get that from you somehow or another. I'll look you up on Facebook or something. You can just friend me. Am I Hank Hamilton on Facebook? I don't know if I am or not, because sometimes I spell it without an A.
Hamiltonville Farm.
Yeah, Hamiltonville Farm. You can message me at Hamiltonville Farm. I'll get your mailing address and I'll send you.
Oh yeah, thanks. She moved mountains. She put their website up for their coffee.
Oh, thank you.
That's so sweet.
So yes. Anyway, anyone use YouTube chat? Never tried that before, except for live streams. So, and see, Sakima's Ridge, you're at work, you're making money, you're at YouTube, you're supporting channels, and
you're winning.
And you're winning coffee. Listen, this is America. You know what I'm saying? I love it. But anyway, let us know how that is, or let Gina know, because I don't. You know, I'm not.
He doesn't drink.
It doesn't taste like Diet Mountain Dew. Anyway, yes, your lucky day, brother. So, anyway, cool. Yeah, so we got that is a really cool success story because they've opened up into the FSU campus now. So good to see you. How about you, Yankee Living? So so now they're on a college campus, so they're going to be selling a lot. Man, they're just going to go through the roof. They need to be on like Shark Tank or something. Ain't that is that the show that does the business thing or whatever? So Shark Tank. So well, cool. So what is everybody doing? What is everybody doing for Easter?
Yeah.
Is everybody getting
weekend?
Because when I bush hog today, I got to bush hog some more tomorrow. Gina cut grass today. And then, but we're getting ready because we always have our granddaughters and a couple other kids over to hide Easter eggs. And this is probably their last year, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they're only 10.
Yeah. Hey, so the 10. So are they going to hunt Easter eggs at 11? I don't know. Do they?
Sure.
So give away 2-liter Mountain Dew. It had to be Diet Mountain Dew. Can you?
I mean, Hank, I think you hunted Easter eggs till you were 20.
Yeah. So 24/7, 365, defending freedom. That's, but yeah, that's what I should do. I should call Dale Earnhardt Jr. and be like, "Hey, dude, can you hook me up with some Mountain Dew, man?" And what he
drank fruit salad and green bean casserole.
Yeah. So, oh yes.
Adults hunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ, hello.
So, AJ, good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you. So I've been watching your channel too, AJ. But anyway, yeah, so we're having them over for the Easter egg hunt. And so last year we did the Easter egg hunt with the girls, and let's say we did 50 eggs, whatever, 100 eggs.
We did a lot.
We did 100 eggs. Well, they found like 40. And so, okay, well, we got to go collect the other 60. We found like 20. And
so, still finding
I literally found an egg like a week ago.
Yeah.
I found and it had like a Hershey Kiss in it or whatever, little plastic egg. And had a little Hershey. So I'm like, well, I mean, it can't be that bad, right? You know?
Well, we hide them so good that we forget where we hid them. So.
Yeah. So
I don't know how to keep up with that many eggs. Anybody have any ideas? No. Like, do you draw a map and figure out where you put them, or you just, But the problem is they're getting old enough now where they want not
money.
candy. They want money
they're
in
not
the
getting
eggs.
the money. No, they're not getting money.
Yes, they
in the
are.
eggs. No, they're not. So,
Gigi will give them money.
they'll be like, how come there's not a Visa gift card in my Easter egg?
Oh, video it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, so chocolate money. There you go.
We probably hide eggs in 2 acres. So
yeah, they so I know it. Yeah, so
yeah.
it's so I don't know what we would actually do as far as we just have to try to remember maybe zones, put them in zones or something, and figure out.
Well, that's what we did last year. There was 5 of us hiding eggs, and each one of us was responsible for a section. But then, yeah.
Yankee, I know GPS tracker. 2 years ago. Seriously, Yankee living, we found eggs. I literally found an egg like last week. Yeah, that was from the last Easter. So, okay, hey, big dealer push. Listen, if you don't have a saw haul, if you need a chainsaw carrier on your tractor, please go visit sawhaul.com and talk to Kenny.
Yeah, and congratulations on snagging the duck
color to each person. Each color has the same number. Okay, there you go. So, okay, you're going to plant, you're the red, and you're going to plant or hide 10 eggs or whatever. But, yeah, that's a good idea, too. So, but, yeah, we need to figure it out because I don't want to be finding, I don't want to eat them. I got sick. I ate that little year-old chocolate.
You did not.
Tore my stomach up, man. I told you.
You did not eat that. That's disgusting.
I have to make sure.
No.
Oh man, but yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun
farm starter. Hello.
Hey, micro farm. Good to see. How about you?
And you won't eat kale exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Oh mercy, but yeah, we got so we had, and it's funny too because we had some friends call our daughter and was like, they came last year. And so they called this year and they were like, hey,
is your mom doing the
are y'all doing, are they doing the Easter egg hunt again? Because we're going. And we're like, yeah, absolutely.
The more the merrier.
So, and we had a church call me today and ask if they could host a little special event that they were having at their barn. And they were having at their church, if they could host it here at the barn. And so I thought that was pretty cool. You know, it'd be about 30 to 50 people.
So we have like a partially enclosed pole barn.
Where the wedding reception was.
Where we had the wedding reception.
Oh, what a nightmare that was. Not the wedding. The wedding wasn't a nightmare.
It was just the weather. It like monsooned the night, like a few hours prior to the reception, but it actually cleared up. Right. And it was great. So.
Yeah, we got our first thumbs down. That's awesome. Who cares about that stuff? That's called engagement. So, yeah, fun stuff. But anyway, I don't. It's, you know what? It doesn't even show up on my screen anywhere. Thumbs down. So let's get those thumbs down, people. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's So I thought it was pretty cool because we don't really know what we're going to do with the. I don't know if we're going to do like wedding receptions and all that stuff because seriously, I had such a that wedding reception, the weather and some of the other surrounding events just made it a fiasco. Now it came off without a hitch. I mean, it came off the whole. So
what you're saying, it was too stressful for you?
I'm not sure it's stressful because I'm a combat veteran. I don't get stressed out.
I loved every minute of it.
But no, I don't know if it's something that I want to do. Maybe if we only do it 3 or 4 times a year, I might consider it, but I don't know. It only knows. That's right. Good. That's exactly right, John. It's all good. How about Lance in the house? Good to see you, buddy. How about you, buddy? Rockin' C Homestead. Listen, this dude, if you want to know about raised beds or chickens 101, he does like a 5-video series on that. You go check out Rockin' C Homestead. He does a really cool. And he met a lot of guys at the Shindig. A lot of people did the Shindig up in Arkansas, I believe it was.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that
Roots
next
and Refuge.
year.
I really wish we could have done that. So anyway, maybe we'll get onto it next year if they do it again.
Maybe we'll host a Shindig here.
Maybe we'll host one in the beautiful, we are real close to the world's most beautiful beaches. Maybe I could do it. How about we plan it for 16 August? Is anything happening
Come on, Nooner.
Is anything happening on 16 August? Oh mercy! That's a little inside joke between me and Nooner. I'm gonna spend some time. Me and Gina are gonna spend some time with. Yeah, me and Gina are going to spend some time with him and his wife on the 16th. So, the city state, we are in Vernon, Florida. So we're about 35 miles north of Panama City Beach. We actually go to church in Panama City Beach. So we're working on a Texas meetup. I think we're going to call it the Hoedown.
That's cute.
All right. So Deep South. Hello, Miss Wanda. Hey, hopefully y'all are good from the weather. Hopefully the new cabin survived the bad weather you got the other night. It's always good to see Deep South in here. Danny does porch time on his channel. And I'm telling you what, the guy is incredible. So if you get a chance to go, my assumption is everyone in here probably has already subscribed to Deep South Homestead. But if you're not, go check them out because he's got, first of all, he's a genius when it comes to like planning and all that stuff.
And honest.
And he's very honest. That's right. So that's a true statement. He's very honest. He's not he don't care.
That's Big T.
And so Big Terrence Brunson in the house. Good to see you. How about you, buddy?
Uh-oh. Are you out of Mountain Dew?
Oh, it was. Yeah. I know. I got like 3 more sips in here, so I should be all right. You heard
more weather tomorrow night. We'll keep you in our prayers.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep you in our prayers. You know, I saw Home in the Sticks. Dan from Home in the Sticks was having just a little bit of weather as well. So
it was actually kind of cool here yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
It was nice. It was nice all day today too.
It was 47 yesterday morning, which is I know that people in the north don't think that's cold, but down here,
them Yankees are like, oh yeah, whatever. So
down here in the Deep South where it's so humid, it's like a really cold.
But it's but we'll get one more frost probably.
No, not a frost.
You don't think? No, not this late. Yeah, not this late. It'll get cool maybe one more time before. But it's so funny because I know, right? It's so funny because you'd be wearing your shorts and stuff, and you're farming or you're riding your tractor or whatever. And you get out and you take your socks off and you have this dirt line. You have this dirt line around your ankles or whatever your thing. So
snowed and today was 80. Yeah. That's how it is here. You never really know what to wear.
So, it is crazy. So you start the day off in a jacket, like a decent jacket, work your way to long sleeves, and then you're in shorts and t-shirt at the end of the day. So, but Dan's in the bullseye. I know it. Yeah. So, but we were, like I said, we're 35, 40 miles north of the beach, and so we get some of their weather sometimes, but
we're usually about 5 degrees cooler up here than the coast. 5 to 10 degrees, depends. But we do get cold winters though.
Hunter, you're funny, Hunter. Hey, I'm on the big screen at Hunter's place. But anyway, but we actually go to church in Panama City Beach, so we get our beach fix. We want to go after church. We can just take our beach clothes with us after church, and then pop down and just hang out at the beach. But we actually lived on the beach before we moved up here. Back when me and Nooner were stationed together, and I didn't. I don't know. I'm just not. Once every now and again, 3-4 times a year is enough for me. So
and I grew up. I was born and raised in Panama City, so
you're right. Busy little house. Yeah, you're right. Sounds like a hard life. So that is right. So was he using the new Kubota, Miss Wanda? So but
snow swim.
You can. I can make snow angels. So. But we really, the cool thing about Panama City Beach and Destin and that area is the sand is like sugar white. Yeah. And so that's what attracts all the tourists, So we got, let's see, severe storms in forecast tornado hit us. Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that on Facebook. So I'm glad to see everybody made it out okay or relatively okay for a lot of places. And earlier, if you're just joining us, earlier we were talking about the fire at Notre Dame.
Yeah, terrible.
I've been there. I've seen that place in person when I was in Paris back in the early 90s. Went on a military gig there, and that place was just beautiful. So it's really, really sad to see that happen, but it is what it is. I'm just glad it wasn't arson and all that. So it appears to be an accident.
Right.
So
But I did hear today on Fox News that they were able to save some of the relics. So that's good.
All right, hold on, y'all. Tina, keep them busy. Hold the fort down, Tina.
Oh my goodness. Report that it was an accident. Oh, okay, yeah. I actually heard that too, because they said that it had started about an hour after the workers left. So, I was wondering, I don't know how it would be an accident and start maybe electrical or something like that. But yeah, it's very, very sad to imagine that something like that survived for, almost 1,000 years. But Navarre Beach is a nice area. Nooner, isn't that where you lived, Navarre Beach, or near Navarre Beach, when you were stationed here? I think so.
Got the refill.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine rebuilding that? I don't know. It wouldn't. I see some dude the same.
I see some dude's going to donate a bunch of money to do that.
Yeah, he said they've already raised it. Yeah, lived in Navarre. That's what I thought.
But Gulf Source, I actually proposed to Gina and Gulf Source and a hot air balloon. Yeah. So funny thing about the hot air balloon, right? If you're ever going to propose in a hot air balloon, this is where you do it. The dude, hey Tim. So 88% of the artifactors said that's wonderful. So if you're ever going to propose in a hot air balloon, what you do is you wait to the end. This is what the guy told me. He's like, hey, listen, dude. That's right. You ask, if you're going to ask to say, hey, will you marry me? You wait to the end of the flight, because if you don't, it's a very long flight. If she says no. And so I got pretty lucky that
it was the coolest experience though in the hot air balloon. It's so quiet. Like it really just.
It is cool. If you've never been on a hot air balloon, it is really a cool experience to go on one, because they skim like the treetops and all that stuff, And it was really, really cool to experience that. And I got to she said yes to spend the rest of my life with the one that I love. And anyway, I just see Tim pop into our life. Hank said glad she said yes, it would be. Seriously, I mean, you have to wait to the end, and you're all clumped up. But it makes for horrible pictures as far as like because the basket, literally, it was like a 3-person basket.
It's probably the size of, I don't know.
It's 3 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying the size of the basket, maybe like
2 by 2 somewhere.
3 by 3.
3 by 3. So I'm not trying to take a sandwich.
It's me and Hank and the captain here.
I'm like, will you marry me? And I'm all like picking her nose and stuff. I'm like, will you marry me? And so you can't. It's like, I'm all trying to take a selfie, but I can't stick my arm up there. So Kurt, you bungee jump?
Oh no.
I bungee jumped too, Kurt. I bungee jumped in Corpus Christi, Texas. No, I'm sorry, South Padre Island. That's where I did the bungee jump. I did it in South Padre Island, Texas. I did 100. I want to say it's 125 feet. It was like one of the tallest structures in one of the towers that they had set up. Maybe it's 100 feet, 125 feet. I can't remember.
Would you do it again?
I would never do it again. Never going to do it again. It scared me to death. Near where I'm from, South Padre Island, back in 1996, I did a bungee jump, and it was scary. I told the dude, no kidding, man. I was like,
rappelled. Now I might rappel.
Yeah. I've done a lot of rappelling just through the years. I'm not a pro or nothing, but I've done it quite often. But I told the dude when I got up there, I was like, listen, man, I'm scared to death. I said, I ain't scared of heights, but I'm scared right now. And I said, you're gonna have to push me off this thing, dude, because I'm scared. And he was like, okay, ready, 3, 2, boom, and he pushed me off that thing. I'm not lying, he pushed me off that thing. I was like, oh my goodness.
Have to push me off. Yeah. There's no way I can.
Yeah, Kurt, I'm with you. One time was good for me too, because I'm literally, I was like, I didn't know that they had mud all over the trampoline underneath where you landed or where. Well, it wasn't mud. And I pooped him up. I was scared to death, boy. I was like, oh my goodness, man, I'm scared to death.
What did you do? Something I know you haven't done.
Okay, I've done something I know you.
Eat kale.
Yeah, eat kale. So, okay, fire it up, John. What you do?
Skydiving.
Yeah. So my brother's been skydiving quite often. Skydiving.
Pilot's license.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now that you know, AJ. So Yeah, I've got 2,500.
Jumped off the deck of a ship into the Indian Ocean, 100 feet. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's when you got banned from Carnival. I remember reading about that. oh man. Yeah, man, that's like jumping on the cement at that high. Holy cow. Yeah, never done that. So, but anyway, yeah, India, I'm assuming you were in the Navy. Yeah, you keep your feet together for sure. Now, I have landed on an aircraft carrier. Have you ever done that? So, I've never taken off from an aircraft carrier, but I landed on one because when we landed, we ended up taking a helicopter off of it. And so, a really cool tidbit about me and Nooner is I replaced him in a deployment one time where, I'm sorry, he had the same job that I had in the desert, but he had before me. So I got to see, he
landed on one. Too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because landed on two and took off on one because we did the same job when we were deployed in the Middle East. He just did it before me. He taught me a lot about that. So, I tell you, that's a great American. Nooner Strickland is a great American. So we appreciate.
Thank you for your service.
All you veterans and service members in here. We really appreciate your service because it makes life a lot easier when you're doing that. I jumped on the deck and landed right back on. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, those waves are kicking out there. So. Yeah, but anyway, it was the military. It allows you to do so many really cool things, man. You know, I've seen all kind of cool stuff. I was stationed in the UK for a while, and so that's where a lot of my travels happened. I got, the very first I get to RAF Alconbury in England on like a Wednesday, and Saturday, I'm at Stonehenge. So, you get to see all this stuff. I mean, England's so small, such a small country.
Oh, wow.
So the consulate, yep, there you go.
That's cool.
Yeah, right on. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Pirate and Lumberjack, you bet. So,
do you guys have any questions? Let's have some questions. We had
how many more Diet Mountain Dews can hang around in the live session?
Very interesting questions last live stream. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, Australia is awesome. Do you play anything?
Yes.
The radio?
Hank is an awesome bass player.
I'm a bass player. Now you're talking. Now we think music. So are you talking about like golf or sports or anything like that? Is it the Busy Little House? I'm not sure. Yes. Okay. I do golf. Tell everyone about your tractor. You haven't talked about your tractor at all. So I got a Mahindra 4540. I can't believe
you didn't know.
Yeah. So yeah.
We've ever played the bass on stream?
No, probably not. So, I usually charge people to play. So now I do play golf 3, 4, 5 times a year. Just recreational whenever like the church has a tournament or something like that.
I took golf lessons, but that just was not for me.
So, but that's about it. I mean, when we met, I was playing church league softball, and our church team won the church league softball championship, and so I quit, and I went out as a champion, basically. I retired. I turned in my glove as a champion in the church league softball.
Yes, we're both hunters. We both like to hunt.
Yeah, we like to hunt. So like I said, we harvested 2 this year. So my wife told me she kind of wasn't a great electrician. Yeah, I tell that joke all the time. People are usually shocked.
No, we have not done the whipped cream challenge yet.
Yeah, I haven't done that. So, okay, hey Joey, take care, buddy. If y'all haven't checked out my Slice of Heavens, please go check out his channel. It's really
Who is
good.
A better shot, Terrence?
Terrence, what kind of question is that?
Of course, I'm the better shot.
I will say this. So me and Gina are in this. We are in this deer stand 3 years ago, maybe now, 3 or 4 years ago. Anyway, big buck walks out, biggest buck we've ever shot. We see how I said that. See how I said that? So biggest buck we've ever harvested, and it's 250 yards away, somewhere around.
I don't know where he's going with the story yet.
I tell Gina, listen, men, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this, okay? I tell Gina. It's too far for me. You take the shot. You take the shot. It's too far for me.
And I killed him.
And she shot a dude right there. Pow! 1 kill shot. And and so I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, Yeah. What's so Kurt? I'm a big Elvis Presley fan.
Yes, that was the answer to your question too, Nooner.
Yeah, Elvis Presley fan, big time. But I do like Motown.
I, however, am not such a great fan. I mean, he was okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So how y'all doing? I'm Hank.
I said that just for Nooner.
I listen to Elvis every day, just about every day. Me and favorite Elvis song is "Suspicious Minds."
True story.
That's where the thumbs down come from.
Yeah. when we got married, we were at a venue that had like a what do you call the show that they have?
Karaoke?
Where they did the impersonations or whatever. Anyway,
yeah.
They had They had a room that had costumes, and Hank went to the restroom during the reception and passed by and caught out of the corner of his eye
the dressing room
an Elvis costume.
Yeah.
Oh yes, he did.
Yeah.
And guess who came out in the middle of the reception wearing an Elvis costume and got the DJ to play
Legends. That's it. Yeah.
Yes. I was like, what is
Lord
happening?
I feel my temperature rising.
I was like, this is not happening. This is not happening. But yeah, he did that.
Oh my God. Hey, what do you say to a one-legged hitchhiker? Hop in. I mean, we could do this all day, John. You know what I mean? Or all day, Drew. We can do this. I tell dad jokes.
Night Microfarm Starter.
Hey, take care, man. Go check out Microfarm's channel. You'll like it. So, yeah.
I listen to a lot of Christian. I like Hillsongs and Bethel and that kind of thing.
Yeah, she likes that.
Answer your question, Kurt.
So, but yeah, so she does because she sings a lot. She sings every single Sunday on the praise team. So, she listens to a lot of Bethel and all that stuff. So, and I like that stuff too, but as a bass player, it's not very challenging. And so, yeah, I've been there. Yeah. So I'm telling you, you could do dad jokes all night long. I could do dad jokes all night long. So I did. So there's a couple of videos I call my Sunday morning marriage advice. I quit doing them because they only got like 70 views on them or whatever. And but if y'all want to, you go check out the Sunday morning marriage advice, and it I always tell some type of joke on those videos, and I always say there's three things my dad told me. My dad told me number one, number two, and then I always forget number three.
But it's always different every time. So.
Always different every time, but it's kind of funny. So it's like. You know,
don't even like kale.
I don't even like kale. Don't even like it. Never kale. So.
Any more questions?
Yeah. So this Breath of God is so great. But I grew up listening to Randy Stonehill, listening to Breath of God. So great. So we've got a really cool original song that our church is doing. We go to a pretty large church, and they wrote they have their own CD out, Destiny Worship Center. But we're doing an original song on Easter Sunday. That's pretty cool. I've been practicing on all week. So very cool. So the busy little house, maybe one day I'll eat kale on the live stream just for you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
What vegetable do I
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fire it up, John. Fire it up. What do they all do? Let's see. Do you guys have full-time job?
We are retired.
No, both of us are full up retired, Lance. So.
Scale.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's right. So, no, Lance, we don't work. I retired out of the Air Force, and then I worked 13 months as a county administrator for the county I live in, and quit after that. So my hobbies are working right here and bass playing. That's really about it. And
my hobbies are all of our little farm animals.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you know, we're very fortunate. We really are very fortunate. We live in a very low cost area, the rural area. So our cost of living, our military pension plan, so the cost of living is not high here. So
no state tax.
Yeah, no state income taxes, nothing like that. So it's been really, really, really nice to be. I'm 48 and retired, full up retired. And so we get to go and all that stuff. So
I actually have tried canning. My grandmother that lives with us that we mentioned before, Mimi, who's 94, she and I canned, we've canned several times. So I enjoy it.
Yeah, so the problem with, so here's our problem with canning and stuff, right? We have, and preserves, we've got, we had tons of blueberries and we had tons of pears earlier. And so there's so much. And I'm like, we got to give all this stuff for Christmas present. You know,
I did blueberry
94.
jelly.
Oh, yeah, Mimi. Yeah, Mimi is a she's cool, man. So it's just so much. I mean, we were giving away canned pears and blueberry preserves for 6 months, man. I was like, just please take it. I'm so, you know, because we have so much. And so I'm like, well, another problem is that we have a lot of people in our community have blueberry bushes. So I'm not like, you know, hey, do you want these blueberries? Oh, you know, the kind of that so-and-so just gave me down the road. Everybody's got the, yes, Nolan, I'm 48. So
I'm not.
Fat and bald and old at 48. But
can kale? Can you can kale?
Can you can? Parents, can you can kale? So no one wants blueberries unless you give them away from our area because everybody's got blueberries. And we
probably have 50 blueberry bushes.
Yeah, it's just too many. Yeah. I like blackberries. I like blackberries better than blueberries. Now I like blueberries, but I like blackberries better. So yeah. I don't, Terry's lying. I don't know. You probably can. I don't know.
Yes, Mimi lives with us. She's lived with us for almost 6 years.
Yeah, she's been with us a while now. A busy
Mother the killing bacon.
Busy little house. Let's have. Can you can kale? Busy little house. You're the kale expert.
Oh my God.
So
I can kale in the round can and the garbage bag in it.
Yeah, that's right.
Terrible.
John, yes, John. So, busy little house. Me and you are going to go back and forth on this kale thing. I appreciate you.
No.
So, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm telling you, Kurt, I wish I had some. I wish I had some blackberry bushes. We got some. We got some wild ones growing on the property, but they're kind of hard to get to. You know,
and they're smaller too.
Yep, that's right. Oh, Jen, good to see you. And Zach, Zach was on here earlier, so welcome back. We appreciate you coming in. That's another great channel to go check out. I mean, everybody here probably already knows the Stivers homestead. So the seed swap that they had was a very huge success, it appears. So I'm glad to hear that, Miss Jen. Sister and I said hello. Yeah, that's right. So,
you guys don't know what you're missing. Kayla's amazing.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, you put bacon in it, right?
I do.
And so like I'll push the kale off to the side and eat the bacon out of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll eat some of that kale and I'll just pick the bacon out of it. You know, so. Oh man, but you know we right now we've got zucchini, cucumbers, kale. What else?
Bell peppers.
Bell peppers, lettuce,
cantaloupe.
Watermelon. Do we have watermelon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I didn't know that. That's good.
Seeds, not plants.
Oh, and we wanted to. We were just too late on the strawberries. I wanted to plant some strawberries this year, but we were just too busy. Tell us something we don't know.
What don't we know? Let's see.
Let's see.
About us?
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, I'll tell you something you don't know. I have a master's degree in business. There you go. So.
And I used to own a paint and body shop and painted custom motorcycles.
There you go. So, and mulberries, I do like mulberries. They have mayhaw. Y'all know what mayhaw is? They do mayhaw jelly here a lot. So.
I don't think so.
Is it not?
I don't think so. That's the Amish store.
Yeah. You know what I like? Yeah, what about that, John? You got an MBA too. So I actually went to UCLA. People don't know that. I'm wearing a UNCW shirt. That's where my nephew's going. He's graduating. But I went to UCLA. So upper corner of Lower Alabama.
That's so crazy.
Oh my goodness. I get people with that one all the time. So the upper corner of Lower Alabama. anyway, so yeah, so that's yeah. So they don't eat kale in the upper corner of Laurel. No.
Yes, they do. They eat collards.
So John, did you not hear that? Oh, I said, okay, John, it'll catch up with me in a minute. So you went to UCLA.
Nice.
Wow, the upper corner of Laurel. There, he'll catch you around here in a second. So, but no, I started out. I started out as an enlisted guy in the Air Force. Got my associate's degree as an enlisted guy. Got my bachelor's degree from Wayland Baptist out of Texas, and then went to another university. I think they changed the name of it though. Now it was Trident or something. They changed it to Toro or something. I don't even remember. Now it's Trident, I think. But they've changed the name. It's one of those, military affiliated colleges. So, and then I became an officer. Yeah, retired lieutenant colonel. So, I got commissioned in 2000. So I did 16 years as an officer, and did 16 deployments in my 25 and a half years. And yep. So I told like my buddy Nooner said, fooled him again. Yeah, every 1st and 15th when we got that paycheck, we were like, yep, fooled him again. So they always promote you one rank higher than what you're really capable of doing. Oh, well, we appreciate it. So, we had a really, really good time serving our country. But hey, listen, but we do want to be respectful of your time. We did sing to a green rock. If you don't know, yes, Nooner. So this is the thing about Nooner is he actually became kind of my mentor, supervisor as we progressed to the officer's rank. But as we went through officer training, I was actually his boss in officer training. And so I got to boss him around, and then he really, really, really laid it to me when he started to outpace me in the real Air Force. So, but hey, I want to be respectful of your time as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to call it a night. And but thank you so much for popping in. We'll try to figure out a regular schedule so we can do this. But our lives are so crazy; it's hard to say. And we're going to do it every week or whatever. But
and we'll get some more coffee to give away.
Yeah, we'll get some more coffee to give away, and we'll give Brian Sakima's. Make sure you follow him and Sakima's Ridge, and we'll get him that coffee in the mail. Just seriously, Brian from Sakima's Ridge. PM me if you haven't already. I've heard some of it, and I'll get your address and I'll mail this out to you. You guys be good. Pray for each other. Yeah, stay safe in this bad weather, and check each other channels out. That'd be really, really good. Okay, everybody. Take care. Everybody have a good night. We'll talk to you later.